Today's the day. Starting today, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Or, no. Opportunity doesn't knock twice. The world is your oyster. Honestly, there's enough proverbs about opportunity to fill an entire textbook. But if you're like me, you're unsure about the future. There's a lot of uncertainty in today's world. Even if you go to college, you're not guaranteed a job. Especially in a place like Silicon Valley, it's getting harder and harder to afford the cost of living. The future is not set in stone, and that can be really scary. But regardless, all of us can have bright futures, as long as we adopt the right outlook. Everyone here has a different story and comes from a different background. Some of us can rely on our parents to provide for college and housing, while others can't expect them to pay for a meal. We all have different foundations to work with as we continue on into the coming years. But I want to take a minute to point out that despite whether or not your parents rent a small apartment or own a house, we all have the opportunity to succeed. Right now, you probably have an idea of what you want your future to look like. You have an ideal job, an ideal city to live in, an ideal car. It's good to have goals. I have them too. However, sometimes the ideal isn't actually the best option. You don't have to be rich and famous to be happy. There's a lot more to life than that. Life isn't black and white, which many of us tend to forget. We've been raised for the last 4 years to seek out yes or no answers. Will I graduate? Yes or no. Will that college accept me? Yes or no. We've forgotten that there's always more than one solution to a problem. That is the most important thing for us to remember going forward. That things don't have to work out exactly as we plan. And now, by no means am I suggesting that we stop moving towards our goals. In fact, I think the exact opposite is necessary. The best way to move forward is to chase our dreams. As we chase down our dream job, our dream car, our dream house, we will end up, in the process, getting closer and closer to our true destination. At the end of it all, will we have achieved our dream goals? Maybe not. But with an open mind, we have found happiness. What I'm saying might seem idealistic, that no matter what we do, we will end up happy. But I don't think it's as ridiculous as it sounds. What I'm suggesting is not as easy as it seems. In order to chase our dreams and be happy, we have to take responsibility for ourselves. We won't be able to find our true destination if we refuse to get off the couch. Not only that, keeping an open mind about our futures is also hard this day and age. We've been asked so many times what career we want to pursue that it's hard to imagine our futures going any other way. Even if you end up in a happy place, if you always regret not achieving your dreams, you won't be fulfilled. There is no shame in not reaching the dreams you had when you were 18 years old. So, if life is unpredictable, why can't we be? If we wind up not being able to find a job in our dream field, why can't we find another field? If we can't afford our house in our dream city, why can't we find another dream city? The key in the coming years will be for us to understand that at a certain point, it's better to go with the flow than to fight it. That will be what helps us reach our destination. Thank you. Oh, and one more thing. Shout out to Mr. Smith for being the best teacher, coach, and role model I could have ever asked for.
Thank you, senior speakers, for your words of wisdom.